If you're a creator online, or even if you just watch a lot of content, you felt it. There's this hidden tension, this constant battle between the art someone wants to make and the content the algorithm demands. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on that contradiction, from the psychology of a single click all the way up to the automated systems that run a multi-billion-dollar industry. So where do we even start? Well, let's begin with a really powerful idea. And it comes from a kind of surprising place, a PhD thesis all about stand-up comedy. It basically argues that the secret ingredient to all engaging content, whether it's a great joke or a viral video, is contradiction. It's the engine that literally powers our curiosity.
The thesis gives this a name, a sophisticated contradiction. Now, don't let the fancy words fool you. Think of it like this. It's when two ideas that shouldn't work together are smashed into one, and you're forced to accept that both are true. It creates this little gap in your brain, an itch you just have to scratch. And that's what makes you lean in.
Okay, so that's the big idea. But how does this play out in the real world for a creator? Well, it all starts with that very first and maybe most important application, getting you to click. And this is where that big abstract idea gets super practical. Think about all those viral hooks you see. They're just different ways of creating that exact state of tension. They tap into these really powerful psychological triggers, drama, curiosity, and of course, good old FOMO, the fear of missing out, to create a contradiction that you can only solve by clicking that thumbnail. Let's look at a couple of examples, because this is pretty cool. The curiosity hook on the left, nobody's talking about this. It pulls you in. It's like it's whispering a secret just for you. But the FOMO hook on the right, you'll regret skipping this, it pushes you by threatening a loss. See, two opposite forces, both creating that same urge to find out what's inside. And here's another great contrast, this time between external and internal conflict. A drama hook like, he said what? That's all about something happening out there, a fight, a controversy. But you've been lied to? Whoa, that's totally different. That one turns inward. It creates a contradiction inside you, making you question everything you thought you knew. So, the hook worked. You got the click. Awesome. But now you have to actually deliver the content. And not just once. You have to do it over and over and over again at a speed that, let's be honest, is completely insane. No human can do it alone. I want you to just think about this number for a second. 70 billion. As of early 2024, that's how many times people hit play on YouTube Shorts every single day. That kind of volume creates this relentless pressure cooker for creators, turning what used to be a creative process into something that looks a lot more like a high-speed assembly line. So that insane number, it creates this massive challenge for every single creator out there. It's not just, can I make something great anymore? The question is, how in the world do I make something great really, really fast and then do it all again tomorrow? And that's the exact problem a whole new generation of tools is trying to solve. To deal with this crazy demand, the tools themselves have had to totally change. We're talking a fundamental shift from manual craft to AI-powered efficiency. You see tools here like Minvo and SendShort that have AI that can literally watch your long videos and find the best highlights for you. Others, like CapCut, are all about making trend-driven edits in minutes. These aren't just cool features anymore. For a lot of creators, this is how you stay in the game. All right, so you've used these new tools, you've made your video, and you hit upload. What happens next? Well, your creation enters this whole other world, an ecosystem with its own set of rules, and a gatekeeper that isn't even human. This automated system, Content ID, it wasn't born in a vacuum. You can see right here how this all came to be. It was basically forged in the fire of these huge legal fights, like that monster billion-dollar lawsuit from Viacom way back in 2007. It was a tool of necessity, built to handle an impossible scale. But you can also see the result, right? Millions of false claims popping up because the machine just isn't perfect. So what does this process actually look like for a creator? It's pretty wild. Your video goes up, a bot scans it, and if it finds a match, bam, your video can get demonetized instantly. You can fight it, sure. But here's the kicker. Look at that last step. Who gets the final say? It's not YouTube. It's not some neutral judge. It's the very person who accused you in the first place. And that power dynamic, well, it can lead to some really dark places. A system that was built to protect people can be turned into a weapon. As one report puts it, it can be abused to, and I'm quoting here, hold creators hostage, turning their hard work, their art, into a liability in the blink of an eye. So
All of this, the clickbait psychology, the AI assembly lines, the copyright bots, it all brings us right back to where we started. It comes full circle to that core idea of contradiction. It's not just in the thumbnail, it's woven into the very fabric of being a creator today. What this really means is that if you're a creator today, you are living in a constant state of tension. It's a nonstop tug of war. You're trying to be human and creative, but you're up against a cold automated system. You want to make your art, but you also have to feed the algorithm. You want to have an authentic voice, but the viral formula is always calling your name. Which brings us to the big, lingering question at the end of all this. In a world that runs on automated rules and viral formulas, is all this technology actually unleashing a new wave of creativity, or is it just managing it, boxing it up into something predictable, something profitable? That right there is the ultimate contradiction.